Good morning, everyone. Here we are on Friday for Make It Personal. I'm Pastor Terrell. I hope you've enjoyed this week's messages. We've been talking about why we engage with God, who to engage, and how we engage. And I want to end it with Matthew chapter 6 and in verse 19. It says, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in or steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." So, obviously, it's not necessarily talking about hoarding here. It's talking about, something beyond the physical, not wealth or possessions, but store up for yourself heavenly gifts. And how do you do that? Well, if you go back to verse 5 again, we read yesterday, it says, don't be like the hypocrites who pray for the audience of men. And I want to take that principle and bring it over to the passage I read. What is the purpose of gain? What is the purpose of you storing up? Is it so you can be noticed by other people? I have the biggest house, I have the nicest car, I have the nicest boat. I'm not saying God doesn't want these things for you, but where is your heart? In verse 24 it says, "No one can serve two masters. He will either hate one and love the other, or he will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and wealth." Excuse me. What is personified here is the idea of what is your heart after? Because whatever you treasure, that's what you will desire. And if Jesus is not the epicenter of your desires, if Jesus is not who you're seeking, if the will of God is not what you're after, you're serving something else. You cannot serve God at the same time all your focus is on gain. You cannot serve God at the same time all your focus is on your job, or even your family, or even your money, or even your lack of money. Debt is a master that a lot of people serve. I'm not saying you cannot have debt, but when you have so much debt that all you do is wake up in the morning to work on that debt, that is your master. God needs to be the epicenter of your focus. What is Jesus saying? When you talk to me, come to me because it's me. I mean, I will hear your complaints, I will hear your questions, and I will hear your worries. But I also want to hear you. I want to know you, but more importantly, I want you to know me. Because if you seek after me first and seek after God's kingdom, everything else will be taken care of. In 2 Chronicles, God told Solomon to ask for whatever he wants. And Solomon said, I know what you promised my father David, so here's what I ask of you, God. I need wisdom and knowledge to lead your people. And God says, because you asked for wisdom and knowledge and not wealth and possessions, I will grant you the wisdom and knowledge, but also give you all the wealth and possessions you can imagine. Go to God. Make Him first. Make Him priority every single day. God bless you. See you next week.